What up, what up? Let's talk about releasing what don't serve us, right? As we're coming into the end of the year, people usually go with their New Year's resolutions and shit like that. For me personally, the last 11 months have been, what's a good word for it? Profound, ecstatic, amazing, very educational. And that's with the internal and the external, right? With everything I'm learning about myself and everything I'm learning as far as how to interact with this world and what this world means. So saying that, I've been learning how to really release the people and the places and the items and the control and the mindsets and the emotions that, like I said, no longer serve me or no longer serve the people that I love, right? A lot of us are in situations or in jobs, in hobbies, because we feel like that's what was good for us in the past, or that's what we're used to. That's what made us feel good. That's what made us feel safe. That's what made us feel capable of existing, right? They say complacency kills. That's what they teach us in the Marine Corps. That comfortability, you hear everybody say all the time, get comfortable being uncomfortable. But until you really start to take a deep dive within, you don't know what true uncomfortability feels like, because as I've been on this spiritual path this last year, which is a 7 year, right? 7 is that ladder of consciousness. We have 7 chakras. So as I've been on that journey, once you go within, you get to a point where it's a constant feeling of uncertainty, a constant feeling of uncomfortability from within, so it's no escaping it. You get to a point where you have to deal with it daily within yourself. Inner turmoil that is not, it doesn't cease, because it's a healing, right? When you have a pimple, you don't know that it's there until it comes to a head. All that time has been festering and building up pus and building up dirt and oil, but you don't know that it's affecting you until it comes to a head. So until we get to a position where we're uncomfortable, we will never truly start to live and start to heal, because we're constantly suppressing. Your conscious mind suppresses everything from when you were a child, the ways you got hurt, because that's what a child's mind does. It protects you. Then you come into your adulthood, your manhood or womanhood, whatever. As you dive into a spiritual practice and in meditation, the whole goal is to pull up the things that you can't see the unseen, right? And that unseen realm is your unconscious or your subconscious. Being able to break those seals, right, of your mind and of your being and of like I said, the things you suppressed and hidden from yourself because of fear, because of trauma, because of doubt, because of shame, because of the opinions of the people around you. So as you begin to release the people around you that are not serving that healed version of you, more and more of that trauma is going to surface, because those people in those places, those items, right? Everything is energy. So when you hold on to these things that allowed you to suppress yourself, you won't ever see the true you. As you get into solitude and being more alone and having a deeper study of the interworkings of the universe and your internal world, your mind, your psyche, your heart, the rest of your chakras, because all of these things are important. These things are energy centers that, even your brain, right? An energy center that houses all the complexities of your being, because we are nothing but energy. But because we have fell into this human existence or been incarnated here, this is the center to hash out those past energies and get to a point where, okay, I'm ready to look at this. No matter what it is, I'm not escaping from it. Whether that's with drugs, alcohol, like I said, people, places, or possessions. Even food, we like to suppress our energies with heavier energies or with stimulants, because food is a heavier energy than the pure energy that is running through you. Like they have breatharians, or people that live solely off of solar energy, or people that live solely off of fruits and veggies, raw vegan diets, or just water. So when you go on a fast and things like that, it allows all of those things to bubble to the surface because they're not being pushed down over and over and over by heavier, denser energies. Getting to a point where you're ready to detach or give up what you think you need or what you think made you who you are. That's when you begin to truly learn and truly get the wisdom that you're seeking, as opposed to just living life, thinking that you're doing something, but really you're going further and further and further away from your true self by way of adding all of these outside things to you. And that is what they call Maya, illusion. The deeper you go into the illusion, the further you get from your true self, your authentic self, which is your soul, your spirit, your psyche, your whatever level of consciousness you on. When you take a break from all that, like the Buddhist statements say, the quote, if your mind is cloudy, leave it alone, it's gonna settle itself. But if you constantly adding things to it in the opinions of others, and it's toxic programming out here through the TV, the media, social media, then you constantly bombarding yourself. You'll never get into a point where it's just you and the truth about you, because the stimulants, everything stimulates us down here. Nas has a song where the chorus says, the world is an addiction. Everything around you interacts with your body in a way that it calls you to it more and more and more, when in reality you only need the basics and the essentials. Because we have become a consumer-based society, a capitalist society so heavy, we feel like we need all of these things to make us just simply human. And even on a deeper level, we feel like we need all of those things to make us the spirit being that we are, when we come from the primordial source, and that's what we're going back to. So by saying that, the journey down here is to, they call it the death in life, to die before you die. That is the resurrection of the Christ, right? You die before your body perishes. If you wait till you get sick and you die and you leave the body, then you have to come back into another body that has had those same energies, because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. They just get suppressed or transmuted into different forms. This is the time to, especially just coming through that 1111 portal, this is the time to release. We're coming into the last month, and then that cycle around the sun, hash out what has been trying to get out and move into new systems, new energy, new disciplines, new ways of being, better habits, and higher knowledge, higher consciousness. Because the energy on the planet is speeding up. So if you are not doing the work to open yourself up to that, it's going to destroy you, because you're not mentally ready to handle what's inside of you. So get in, like I say, I always say, get into meditation, get into some type of spiritual practice, like Qigong and just any energy work, Reiki, however you say it, yoga, sound healing, anything to pull up those residual energies that have been blocked, that have been suppressed by a trauma. Through all these coping mechanisms, we block them. So this is really the time to let it go. Obviously, do these things with tact and with grace, because we're not looking to destroy ourselves or destroy the world around us, but we're looking to become a more holistic being within. And anything that does not resonate with that is only taken away from it. So have your sage, have your herbs, your incense, your crystals, these things that hold frequencies that clear out energies that allow you to open up more and express yourself more. And that's even with using plant medicine and things like that to facilitate a higher consciousness, to allow you to have a hyper awareness, to be able to see the unseen, right? Take a look at yourself at this time and see if you're really committed to your excellence, committed to your growth, committed to your true self. Because a lot of people like to say that they are, but in reality, they're committed to somebody else's version of them. Be yourself and be your highest light. And the only way you can do that is by releasing what no longer serves you. Once you start serving yourself, then you'll find the things around you that serve you. Then you'll pull to you all the abundance that you seek, because you are in a form of self-love, right? By releasing what's not good for you, then you're gaining what's good for you. You make space for it. Every day you should have a spiritual practice, because that's going to build your discipline, but it's also going to keep your mind in a space of revealing, right? In a metaphysical circles, they like to say we are becoming. And that becoming is that becoming of your true self by releasing what is not you. You're not becoming something new. You're becoming your old self with a new mind, with a new understanding of the purity that you were from the beginning, before you went to school and got put in a program and put in a rat race of having to provide and consume. So this is the time for that shit, bro.